Greetings everybody, I have finally got around to making a video. I've been very busy at the minute and with work and stuff. I've got like a project that I've been doing for like preparing for the last year or two, and it finally happened and everything went really well, thankfully, because I was very prepared. And now we're just in the kind of follow-up stage, so doing lots of hours, lots of extra stuff, and hopefully I can get back to some kind of normality within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we're over the worst, so that's good. And as far as the whole kind of mental stress and all that kind of mental stress, that was really hurt me about this time last year or so. I was just drinking too much and drinking after midnight and all. So the whole reason why I changed that was just stress and stuff. And I'm pleased to say that I feel, quite normal actually. So good is good. So yeah, so I'm going to try to get back to making videos every week. The first proper video I actually did was last week, when I've got my Imperial Stout just here. You hear that? That's my Imperial Stout. It's been brewed. Didn't take any footage of the brew day, unfortunately. Things just kind of got away from me that day. But it did take video afterwards. After it fermented out, I added my my extra ingredients, the magic. I added the magic at that point, so I'll maybe put that out next week. It ended up like 10 minutes long somehow. I was only like adding one or two things somehow, but yeah, so I'll not say too much about that. You'll see that next week. So I came in here to make a quick little video, and I wanted to get a drink. I've had a little bit. I actually had a little glass of wine there with my dinner, and it was actually quite nice. And I was thinking, I could probably drink that whole bottle of wine, but then I'll be completely off my face because I'm not used to drinking wine. So I went to pour myself a beer, and the bloody keg kicked. Now I didn't get any of the crap into it, fortunately. So what this is then is this is a Red X Rye Pale Ale. I don't believe I did a video for this. I think this was knocked up over Christmas time. It says decent drop, a little light for hoppage. So I was using old grains, trying to use them up, pre-crushed grains. It was Red X and stuff. I was just trying to push, get everything used because I got myself a mill finally. And yeah, it turned out really good, but it was quite low. It started quite low, which is a bit of a pain. So it ended up only, what was it? Supposed to be 4.6, but I don't think it was. 4.3. So I think it was just a little bit too bitter or whatever. Certainly at the start, it has mellowed, like, because it's been in the keg maybe 4 or 5 weeks now, quite a while. But it was, at least, I haven't tasted it this weekend, but it was still tasting quite good. I mean, it smells quite good. There's a load of citra went into it as well, unsurprisingly. But it's mellowed out really well. I think there's Centennial in that, because I can taste it. And as I've learnt over the years, it does seem to hold up well with a Red X. And it's not all Red X, it's like only a little bit of Red X in, like a kilo or something like that. So it's mainly something else, but that's actually turned out so well that I think I might brew that again next. And it gets better as it mellows. Or maybe that's just my taste buds, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to brew that next. So far this year, I've done a bitter. Another 1469 bitter. The reason for that was because I wanted the yeast cake, so I could brew that Imperial Stout. Done that, and then last weekend I did a double batch of Pilsner, New Zealand Pilsner. So they're just going about their merry business. And the point of that was to replace the New Zealand Pilsner I had in the keg, which has been in there for a while, since I think I brewed it before Christmas. And there's it there. And you're wondering where's the head going? Well, that keg kicked as well. Somehow that bloody keg kicked as well. So yeah, we are now 2 less kegs. So I was never really fussed on this thing because it's got Cascade in it, but it's not. It doesn't taste quite right, and I'm not sure why. I mean, after I've had that other drink, it just tastes like it tastes like apple juice or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it didn't quite turn out as it wanted, which is unfortunate. But the new version is going to be, again, it uses Nelson, but I've made a cardinal sin. I was going to say error, but I don't think it's an error if it's deliberate. But I've got a new kilo of Nelson's oven, but I wanted to use the rest of the Nelson I had loose in the packet. So I just basically did a recipe for that. So I've changed the quantities around for the Nelson and pushed up the other one, so it's more others than Nelson. So we'll see how that turns out. But that was Citra and Cascade on that. It's weird, but it does actually taste like apple juice or something. It's weird. Don't know. So yeah, we're back. We're back brewing again. I'm gonna try and make some videos as well too. Look at the clock here because there's a match starting at 8 o'clock tonight, and I want to see. I don't know why they're putting football on at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, as if anyone really wants to watch that. I don't want to watch it, but you know, if it's the choice between that and Gladiators, then I'll watch that. So, yeah, the grain mill then. So I've done the brew last week was with the grain and some of the I think the bitter or the imperial stout it's kind of a mix between different things, but I've noticed that the kind of the mill is like it's of the grain is quite well crushed. So the efficiencies, like especially last week, the efficiency shot up so much that I had to like liquor back at the end to hit like 4.6 or 4.7%, which was the plan. And I did like 4 litres, I think it was, something like that. So yeah, I need to dial that in somehow and see what we can do. I've also it's kind of I need to add like it's one of those ones where you can put the drill on, but my drill is like a wee small one, and so I need to either get a new drill or just maybe see if I can change the chuck. Got 2 of them in there and none of them fit. So yeah, I don't really want to be buying another drill. So yeah, I need to figure out the best crush and see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, there's no reason why you can't do 85%. I don't know. I don't imagine it would change the flavour of the beer or anything like that. I don't think. I shouldn't think so, but I don't know. That'll be a learning experience anyway this year. So so yeah, that is it. So I'm gonna try and, as I say, I'm gonna try and make an effort to put stuff out this week and then get back into watching the videos as well too, because I don't think I've seen anything even in the last two weeks maybe, or 3 weeks, which is kind of unlike me. I usually would at least watch something, but just it's that busy. I'm like working at night and everything, you know, working through the day, and then I'm doing a couple of hours a night. I even did a couple of hours today, and I'm actually considering going in to work tomorrow just to get stuff cleared up so I can it's finished, you know. So yeah, anyway, enough of my complaining. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, or whatever day it is you watch this, or whatever it is today. Yeah, cheers. I shall hopefully, I will see you next week, okay? That's a promise. Cheers.